Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Iggy's Bodybuilding Camp. In today's video, I wanted to talk about a hot topic called intermittent fasting. There's been a lot of documentaries out there. There's a lot of information, if you're interested, and it's something that I've incorporated into my lifestyle, and that's why I wanted to discuss it today. Now, what is intermittent fasting? It's effectively where you go through periods of no eating or consuming no calories, followed by periods of eating where you consume all of your calories. So a good example of this would be, say, 16 hours of fasting or being in a fasted state, followed by 8 hours of eating. Now, an example in everyday to-day life is where you would have your dinner, and let's say you stop eating at around 8 or 9 p.m. and then you'd go to sleep. You'd then wake up, skip your breakfast, and you'd have your first meal of the day the following day at around 12 or 1 p.m. And that would effectively give you your 16 hours of no eating. So it's quite simple, really. Now, why should you look into intermittent fasting? What are the benefits? Why should you do it? Well, guys, there are so many benefits to intermittent fasting. I could honestly sit here and talk about it for hours on end, but to keep this video fairly short, I'm going to highlight what I believe are the 3 key benefits that apply to me, at least. So, first major benefit of intermittent fasting is increased fat loss. So, in the 16 hours while you're in a fasted state, your body, the insulin levels go down, and when that happens, your body goes into a fat burn state. So those 16 hours where you're not eating, your body is utilizing the stored energy, which is body fat, and extracting energy from that, and extracting effectively fat out of you. So it means that you have a longer period where your body is utilizing fat for energy, which means fat loss. So that's benefit number 1. Second big benefit of intermittent fasting is you're giving your body time to heal and repair. So every time you eat, you kick off your digestive system. And the digestive system is one of the most taxing on your body's resources. The moment you start eating, you kick off your pituitary gland, your heart and lungs, so your cardiovascular system starts to go up. Your digestive system kicks in, so your liver, your kidneys, your intestines, you pretty much utilize all of your organs. Now, by giving your body that break, that 16-hour break, your body can then use those same resources for other things which are equally beneficial and that your body needs to do, which is fight disease, fight illness, fight free radicals which cause cancer. So, it allows your body to repair damaged cells, especially if you're bodybuilding. That's a key element of lifting, which is you tear your fibers and you need them to repair and heal so they grow back stronger. So again, you're enabling your body to do those things. That's key benefit number 2. Benefit number 3 is improved metabolism, which for me, I think it's very important. While you're in a fasted state, your body releases something called human growth hormone. You have that, it's a natural hormone, but it releases this in far greater quantities when you're in a fasted state. It's been scientifically proven to release 4 or 5 times more than it normally would. Now, human growth hormone is especially effective at burning fat or using fat for energy, and also maintaining and preserving the existing muscle that you have. Now, there's actual bodybuilders out there who take an artificial form of HGH, it's called, and that effectively allows them to be lean and more muscular. So this is something that your body will naturally now produce in much greater quantities, which is what you want, especially if you're bodybuilding. Now, the result means that you have less body fat and more muscle mass, and both of these 2 things will mean an improved metabolism. The less fat you have, the better your metabolism. The more muscle you have, the better your metabolism. So that's 3 key benefits that I see to intermittent fasting. there are a whole host of other things. There's been scientific studies which prove that you'll live longer. There's been evidence which shows that your digestive system will improve, that you'll be better at fighting cancer, your body's defense mechanism is stronger. There's heart and brain improvements. There's so many benefits, and if you really want to read about it, I will put a link in the description which will have scientific evidence and background. So if you really want to investigate and find out for yourself and educate yourself on the benefits, then you can go ahead and do that. Why do I do intermittent fasting? Well, other than the host of benefits that I've spoken about, which an additional bonus, I guess, one of the main reasons I do it is to allow me to eat bigger meals. I have a big appetite, and if I'm eating, say, 3,000 calories a day, 5 meals across 3,000 calories is like 600 calories a meal. And for me, a 600 calorie meal really just doesn't hit the spot. It might, curb my hunger for a bit, but then I'll be hungry again shortly afterwards. Whereas by having a shorter eating window and consuming my calories within that window, I can have larger meals. So if I'm on a 3,000 calorie diet, then let's say I eat 3 or 4 meals. Each one of those meals will be between 1,000 to around 850 calories, which is a much larger meal and is more satisfying. And for me, it's just more suitable to my lifestyle. So that's one of the key reasons I do it. A secondary reason is because it's easy. I genuinely don't really feel hungry at breakfast time. I wake up, I get to work, I'm extremely busy. I don't really have time to think about going and getting myself breakfast. I like to get up and leave the house as quickly as possible. And, there are things that you can eat which are calorie free while you're in your fasted state. So one of those things being, black coffee or tea with some sweetener in it. You can't have the milk because it's got calories, but you can just have it black, and that would suppress your hunger. You can have sugar-free chewing gum. You can have calorie-free sodas. These fizzy sodas, which I find that I try and keep my body as healthy as I can during my fasted state, so I avoid it, but you can incorporate it. It's a personal preference. And there's obviously water, so I drink a ton of water, and it just keeps me full and hydrated, and keeps the hunger at bay, really. So it's just something to think about. If you've never thought about intermittent fasting, maybe this video will provoke you to go out there and investigate and find out a bit more about it, learn a bit more, and see whether it's something that you can take benefit from, and whether it will be something that you can adapt your lifestyle to. Now, it might not be for everyone. Absolutely, not everything is for everyone. If you're somebody who finds it difficult to eat, and you're on a bulk, and you're trying to consume as much calories as you can, then obviously skipping breakfast might not be ideal or suitable for you. But whether I'm on a cut or a bulk, I can easily consume the calories that I need for the day within the 8-hour eating window. So for me, I am doing intermittent fasting all year, no issues. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't want to make it too long. I could honestly talk about this topic for ages, but I wanted to really hit the crux of it all and give you a bit of an insight into why I do intermittent fasting and why you should maybe consider it. Please remember to comment, like, share and subscribe. Please continue to follow the channel and support the channel. I've got all these social media pages up now. I've got Instagram, I've got Twitter, I've got a Facebook page. All of them are called Iggy's Bodybuilding Camp, so make sure you go and check those out. Follow me, and keep continuing to live the life. Be the best version of yourself that you can be, and I will see you next time.